Okay, we got a bunch of new Kanye snippets for Vultures, the new album from him and Dolla, Ye and Dolla, the group. He just landed in Miami, where he's also about to do the live listening party on Tuesday, so tomorrow, that I went over in the last video. It's pretty exciting times. Today we're going to go over the snippets that we've gotten from him, and we'll talk about what those could mean for the track list. And obviously we know the track list, so we kind of know where they fit in. So let's take a look at this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and it recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. Now, as I said, Kanye is in Miami again, and this is pretty interesting because there he's now playing new music. We've gotten all of these snippets from about the same venue, so it seems like he was really trying to get people listening there. There were a couple of people around. There was a DJ where he played those songs, and he was kind of just standing next to him, just vibing to the songs. And what's interesting about this is that we obviously have the track list. We have 18 tracks on there that we're not sure about what they're going to be like. We only got a snippet of a couple of them. I'm just gonna, we have Vultures, obviously, the first single, Vultures, that was, pretty good. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. And also we had a couple of other snippets that are also included in the ones here, so let's take a look at those. So the first one that he played was Everybody, which was already a snippet that we had and where I was like, okay, this could be really dope, but this could also be a little bit cringe. But what he played here actually didn't have Ye's verse on there. And by the way, shout out to Jasper, this guy on Twitter who just posted all of these snippets, so shout out to you if you're watching. And he played the Everybody beat, so to speak. We had some Dolla vocals later on, but it still sounds pretty cool. I mean, I like it. I saw a lot of people say, oh, TikTok sampling or whatever, when you're taking old songs, like in this case the Backstreet Boys, and you're kind of interpolating them into your new music. But like, come on, this is something that Kanye would have done like a long time ago. Like, he infamously sampled Better, Stronger, Faster from Daft Punk on Stronger, which was probably one of his biggest songs. So it's not like Kanye is completely unknown to sampling popular music. Like, we've had a lot of sampling on The Life of Pablo as well. Like, come on, it's not like TikTok sampling. I think that this actually fits pretty well into Kanye's repertoire when it comes to production and sampling. But yeah, the beat still sounded really cool. I'm looking forward to this as the intro track, obviously, to the new album. This is gonna be the first track on the track list. Let's keep going though, because we also had a snippet of Fuck Some, which now we can hear features Playboi Carti and Quavo. Now, this was for a lot of people pretty exciting because this was kind of the one that we knew that Carti was going to be on. Carti obviously also dropping his album is a whole nother discussion that we're having right now. If you haven't watched the latest updates on that, it's up on my channel about him dropping in January. But it's pretty cool because he also invited Carti to the session to the rave in Miami at Sawgrass Mills. So it's all looking pretty cool. I like the track too. I think it's a track that really picks up some pace in there, and I think it fits on the track list from what we've heard so far pretty well as a combination between these, higher energy tracks and some slower tracks. So I'm really looking forward to that. Next up, we have a track with Future, Paid. So it's actually called Paid. I wasn't really sure about what it was on the track list, but this one is also pretty cool. We can only hear like I don't want to say generic Future verse, but it's one of those hard generic Future verses, kind of like we had on Donna 2 a little bit too, where he was executive producing the thing as well. But it's one of those Future features or verses. You're like, okay, he goes hard, but it sounds good, but it's nothing like too crazy about it. Now, another track that we got was Promotion. This one was slower. This was like the first slower track that we've heard, and I like it. I think it sounds beautiful. I like to have Kanye on some vocal ranges too on there. We don't have a video of this one, just the audio, but I believe that also what I said about Fuck Some earlier, this dynamic of faster paced songs, more high energy songs with features like Carti, and then also these slower track songs that we've also had, like the deep cuts on Donna that were like this. I like that a lot. And the last track that we actually got was Time Moves Slow, which is the least indicative of what it could be, because we have this hook of Time Moves Slow, but I can't really tell what the song is going to be like. If you have any idea, then please tell me or tell us in the comments. Let's have a discussion about this. Also, what I did want to mention is that we had the Unlock snippet, so the outro track, but I went into that, in the last videos as well. So this wasn't from this new snippet session, quote unquote, but it sounds cool. I'm just not sure about it as an outro track. Let me say it like that. Okay, actually, if I got the most important one, because this one's my favorite and I wanted to have it for last, but River. River was also played here, and this is the feature with Young Thug. He also played Thug's verse then later on, and it sounds amazing. Thug's verse is amazing on here, and River is probably the most Christian song so far that we can tell about take me to the river and stuff like that, protect my sons, protect my daughters. And also we have a part on here where he says free Larry, free Thug, or free Young Thug, so it fits perfectly together with the Young Thug verse. This was honestly my favorite, maybe also because this was the longest, most complete snippet that we have, aside from everybody, but there's no verse on there. So these are the snippets again. Now, if we take a look at the track list, you can tell that we have, together with Vultures and together with the Unlock snippet, 8 out of 18 songs. So we have, you know, almost half of the track list already as snippets. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't want to judge. I think it's definitely that he's playing so much is very much showing that the album is about to drop, because Kanye usually doesn't preview you whole new albums if they're not either about to drop or they're not about to get canceled or never come out or get scrapped. So let's hope for the first option, and let's hope that this thing doesn't get scrapped. But we have a listening party happening tomorrow. I'll of course keep you updated on whatever happens at the listening party, so make sure you stay subscribed, but this should be pretty epic. Now, I'm of course looking forward to what the other 10 tracks will bring on the track list. So far, as I said, I can kind of see the dynamic of what he's trying to do with like more fast-paced songs and slower songs. Also, all of the songs we've heard so far, to me, sound like really classic Kanye songs. Like, they're definitely right in his lane, but they're also something modern. They're not like old Kanye. So I really like what he brought with those snippets. Obviously, we can't judge until we hear the full product when the album actually comes out. But if all of the record is of the quality that we've heard from the snippets so far, then I'm definitely excited, and I believe that this album can definitely be one, I don't want to say one of his best because it's Kanye, but it's definitely going to be good. That's what I can tell, and I'm looking forward to a couple of more features obviously in here. So far we have Playboi Carti, Quavo, we have Young Thug, Future, and obviously Lil Durk and Bum J on Vulture. So let's see where else the features will take us, because that will play a huge role. Remember how important the features were on Donda. So let me know what y'all think about this though. Which one of the snippets is your favorite? Which one has you the most excited? And which other track on the track list are you looking forward to the most? So all your thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.